What is going on, guys? We're at Collectacon again, hit the Unweighed Podcast, where we talk about on a weekly basis everything Pokemon TCG and everything that we love. I have, of course,
Pokemon Choo-Choo!
and
Pokesoul.
and of course, a good friend of mine. I have to introduce this man right here. You can tell me your name, sir. I don't deserve the audience. You got to do it.
PokeDexter.
Yeah.
Brother, dude, I love the hair.
Thank you. Thank
But
you.
I love the shoes even more.
Did you wear them again?
Oh, I got the
Back
shoes.
in-
Hold on.
Can you show them?
Stick your shoes up?
Yes.
Dude, guys, check
Wait,
this
this will be
out.
our show and tell of the day.
Yeah.
Look at these shoes.
Look at these things.
And we can take it right back to the 90s. They light up.
Yo, when I saw him yesterday, he was like, yo, and I was like, yo, let me see the shoes. And he goes,
did.
we're taking it back to the 90s.
And then he stopped.
And he fucking
You
stomped.
fucking
And I was
did
like,
that?
yo, what the fuck?
Walking, the whole thing.
All right, Dexter.
Awesome, dude.
Let's get into all things Pokemon.
Thanks for being with us,
Yes,
dude.
My pleasure. It's an honor. I am genuinely a fan, and I have watched every single episode you guys have
Did
put
you
out
really?
so far.
That's so. He was telling me this last night, and I was like, I honestly, I was like getting goosebumps.
That's so
And I was
awesome.
like, oh my god, this is so.
I know he does because he'll comment and he'll be like, "Oh, that was really funny. You said that." I was like,
Yeah.
"I like when people are like, oh, you actually watched it. That's
Yeah,
cool." That's
honestly,
cool.
you guys are
Comment
taking
is like the
Pokemon
deepest
podcasting to the
discussion.
next level.
Thank you so much.
Well, we appreciate that. We're trying our best. We're just three dudes who are not experts, as it says on his shirt. We're not experts. We just meet up locally, and we are all at different phases in life, phases in collection. You know, at different stages. So we just kind of all have different mindsets on it. So we're a real grassroots thing. You know, we're just trying to do something. That's it.
We're
That's
in the
it.
backyard, hanging out.
But enough about us. We want to know the real Dexter.
Ooh.
Who
So,
is
time to
Pokedex?
Who are
Spill the
you?
tea.
Where are you from? What do you do? But yeah, let's get into it.
Before we even start, I'm gonna tell you this is the most interesting man you're probably ever gonna meet.
I've seen his videos. Trust me.
No, that's not even anything. Like, we'll get there.
Yeah, I learned a little bit of him last night. We had a good,
This is gonna be a long interview because I have a lot to talk about right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so Dex, first of all, where are you from?
Well, I'm from a town in England called Kettering, which is just outside of London.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's stop lying. You don't have to do the accent anymore. We know you're not. No, I'm just kidding.
Sorry, guys. I really want to take my date to McDonald's.
You notice when
prom.
English or Irish people, they always start kind of doing like a Texan accent when they do like
Here's a little bit of a hot trivia for you. The closest cousin to the English accent is actually like the Southern accent.
Oh,
The
wow.
Southern accent.
Yeah, I
Isn't
did
that
not know
interesting? Like phonetically.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Nice.
Interesting.
And where are you residing now?
I am in LA right now.
Nice. Okay.
What part of LA?
Koreatown.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I've actually been there.
Really?
That's a really cool place.
I haven't been to California. I'm super excited to go to Long Beach for Collectacon.
I was gonna say Long Beach. That's like kind of like my hometown area.
Yeah?
Like I was thinking
Nice.
about like hosting some
I'm
big
gonna-
bash for
I'm gonna
everybody.
say- I'm gonna say
couch?
couch.
You got a couch? Is what you're
No,
saying?
I already caught
Several
that
couches.
shit.
Ooh, he has more than one couch. This
I
guy
called the one
sounds like
closest to him.
an interesting fellow. So, from the UK, when did you move to the United States?
The first time I moved to the US, I was 6.
Okay.
Stayed for a couple of years, went back to England for a few years, came back when I was 12, went back again, came back again when I was 24. So transcontinental or transatlantic, I guess.
Once Brexit happened, he says, "Okay, I'm going back to the US. This is over." So, let's talk about you. How did you get into Pokemon?
My first introduction to Pokemon was this VHS tape that Nintendo powered. You guys remember Nintendo
Of
Power?
course.
Oh, yeah, of
magazine?
course.
They set up this promo VHS for Pokemon, and it was probably like 97, 98, and it was just before the anime came out. I watched it, and I thought, this looks terrible. And then I watched it again a couple hours later, and I was like, hold on, wait, this looks kind of actually incredible. And so I was really excited for the anime to come out. I knew the games were coming out. And what really pulled me into the whole Pokemon world was, of course, the games, but it was really the cards that was kind of the thing I loved the most. And it was great. Like all my friends were trading on the playground, and it was really how me and my dad bonded.
Oh, okay, that's
'cause
awesome.
Growing up, we were so different, and I was such a mama's boy. Like I even got a mama's
too.
boy tattoo on my arm.
Mama's boy all day.
So it was great for my dad. It was like our first kind of real bonding thing that we did as a kid. Now I was probably like maybe 9 or 10. I think it must have been 10.
Yeah.
You know. So that was like my first introduction to Pokemon.
And you did the TCG like competitively, didn't you?
Yeah, in 2010 was when I really got back into it in like Heart Gold, Soul Silver era. And
Oh, sorry, that's my
it's the
favorite.
best.
Yeah, I love
It's
it.
like prime cards.
I'm a prime chaser.
Yeah, dude, same. And I just absolutely I still to this day love Heart Gold. But I competed in Worlds and got knocked out first round immediately.
Oh, man.
In 2011. Yeah, it was the stage 2 rush deck. It was Zoroark, Yanmega, and Donphan. Yeah, but it was great. It's still a lot of fun. Yeah.
So you basically been, he's one of the people that's actually been like, when they say they've been like into Pokemon their whole lives, like this guy's no joke. So I want to comment on something that I saw you post a while back, and I've always wanted to pick your brain on it. What happened with this container thing that you found all your old stuff?
Yeah.
Can you tell them about this?
So
This is
many
awesome.
people think that was fake.
Yeah, and it's not fake. It is not fake.
God.
We're setting the record straight
Wow.
right now.
I've never been on the receiving end of like TikTok heat in that way before. Like, oh my God. But so, you know, me and my dad collected all these cards obsessively when I was a kid, including when I was living in England. And through just moving back and forth, we just had a guess, like, we think there's some sealed Pokemon product in this container back in England. And I was there 8 months ago. And I left it to the very last day to go check. And we hired this team to pull out just so much stuff. Oh my God, we were there for hours, like vintage furniture, honestly. And my stuff was right in the back, this clear container. And you can watch it on TikTok. My mum filmed it all for me, like the live reaction when I look in the container and I see the sealed first edition boxes.
The Gym Challenge, right?
Gym Challenge and Gym Heroes.
Gym Heroes, my
both
two
of them.
favorite sets.
Yeah. So those are the biggest. Tons of hollow singles, which I sold. I really wanted. In hindsight, I wish I had graded them, honestly.
I gave you so much shit for it.
Yeah, I really wish I'd graded them and kept them. But yeah, that container was my introduction to also selling on Whatnot, personally. So ever since then, that was probably like 8 months ago, I've managed to keep that up. So that Whatnot's been my primary source of income. And it's not been tons, but for the last like 8 months. And we auctioned off all the boxes individually, pack by pack.
And I'm also really grateful because he actually, when he first started like talking, you helped me out. You gave me like 40 cards towards my, do you remember?
That's right,
towards
yes,
my
I
gym,
remember
and they're
now.
all packed fresh.
Yeah.
And you gave me like such a good deal. I was like, that's like, you're like, yeah.
Totally.
So like you helped me complete like at least one third, 1/4 of my gym heroes that I'm working on. So
that's so good
thank
to
you
know,
very much for that, man. That was
Rock and
awesome.
roll.
I really appreciate that hookup. It was a sweet deal. I know he'll kind of be excited about this one. You were in a band, weren't you? Or you are in a band.
We talked about this last night, actually.
We did. We were dishing about this last night. I started my pop punk band when I was 13. Again, right when I moved back to LA for another time, and it was like, you know, Sum 41, Blink-182 were huge, Green Day, you know, the real like 90s pop punk was, you know, early 2000s. And then we got really lucky and we signed a record deal with Hellcat. We had been a band for 2 years, maybe 3 actually, because I was 16. So we signed the deal and we spent, I mean, we've been together 20 years now. We've toured with bands like...
and what's the name?
Orange.
Yeah. Aren't you glad he didn't say banana?
Well, we have such a hard time anybody finding us because the name is so stupid.
Yeah.
So you have to Google like
You're telling me that all the
Orange
time.
Pop Punk or Orange Joe Dexter.
That's what I had
which
to
is my
do
real
actually.
name. Yeah.
When I was looking for it.
It's so hard to find.
So your last name is Dexter?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
First name Joe.
Joe Dexter.
That sounds like
Everyone
like
calls me
super
Dexter,
like a
though.
famous person. Hey, it's Joe Dex. Hey, it's Joey Dex over there.
Hey, it's Joey Dex.
How you doing, Dex?
Joey with the baby dragon.
I love that.
Yeah, but we've been going for 20 years now, man. And, played some great tours like with Bowling for Soup and Rancid. That's
awesome. That's freaking
played with
crazy.
Sum 41.
That
Loads
is
of really
legit.
fun bands. Yeah.
That's awesome,
That's
man.
awesome.
It sounds like you've lived quite the life thus far. So you know you're getting big into streams and stuff, and doing streaming on Whatnot. So kind of tell us your Whatnot experiences and kind of how you got into that.
The very first thing that I did on Whatnot ever was with Bugcatcher, and we teamed up with Whatnot to do
love Bug.
A master set of Aquapolis. So we did that, you know, slab by slab. They were all graded. It was part of this huge Whatnot event, Slabathon. And I first started my own personal Whatnot with the first edition box breaks. And then since then, tried to just keep it up, like buying stock from Frankensons in LA. We're very lucky we have that there.
Yeah,
It's just
that's
so
awesome.
You have
simple.
to take me there when we go to
I would love
California.
to. Yeah, it's so much fun.
Yeah, I 100% want to go.
I want to go like a day earlier just to go to Frankenstein's. Well, it's only
So
open
I'm
on certain
going
days, so-
Thursday. I'm leaving Thursday.
Okay. Well, it's only open on certain days, so we got to make sure we go when it's
Yeah, it's
open.
on like Monday, Wednesday, and the weekends. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Kind of funny hours too.
Not really.
5 minutes.
Yeah. So other than that, what are you? So Whatnot? That experience on there, like you're saying, you were with Bug and everything. I saw that you did do some yourself, but mostly you're always with somebody doing it, right?
Yes, I did one with Super Duper Danny as well, which was a black and white box,
Yes,
which
saw
had a
that.
lot of sentimental value to me as well. So that was really fun.
Why is it sentimental?
Sorry?
Why is it sentimental to you?
I think it's just so close to the Heart Gold era because it was Heart Gold and then we basically went right to black and white and I was
Right.
still competing like
Oh, okay.
competitively. And then I kind of dipped out competitively halfway in the black and white series. So yeah, just like base set, black and white has a little soft spot to my heart.
Nice.
Yeah.
I actually started Pokemon like at black and white.
Oh,
Right
same.
when black and white started, like I've been watching it like lately,
Oh, no
recently. So
way.
yeah, I'm
That's so
starting
cool.
it from there because that's kind of where I stopped watching it.
Oh, okay.
I was doing the
Yeah.
black because the voices changed, and I was like,
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about this.
Yeah.
But
So
yeah.
you posted a video a few months back, which was like honestly, it was like super inspiring to me, and like I like found it, like probably watched it like 1,000 times. You grew up with like a disease, right? And
Yeah.
you kind of. So do you mind commenting on that? And kind
Yeah, no, of
of
course.
you use Pokemon kind of to help with that?
100%. I attribute Pokemon to having saved my life a few times
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
honestly. So I grew up with this condition called cystic fibrosis, and when I was born with it, most people really didn't live past like 8. So when I got to, 10, 12, 13, which is right when Pokemon came out, honestly, my parents thought like, oh, well, he's going to die pretty soon.
Yeah.
So luckily, that's how we bonded anyways, was through Pokemon. And my dad was like, if you ask him today, he thought, well, this is going to be like the last thing we do together. So that's why we went into it so hard. But I didn't know this.
Yeah.
I never knew. I was just living my normal life.
Yeah.
But of course, growing up, I spent so much time in hospital for weeks and weeks on end. But guess what kept me company was the Pokemon games, the anime, the cards. It was always the first thing that comforted me and made me feel less alone, honestly.
That's awesome.
And it's also how I've met all my best friends too, is through going to Pokemon League. But I guess what happened now is the reason why I'm still here is there has just been so much incredible movement with medication. Even this pill called Trikafta came out 2 years ago, and you would never guess that I have this disease now. But
Yeah.
if we had met over 2 years ago, I would be coughing all the time.
Yeah.
Like.
Do you ever have to wear that vibration vest? So you
Yeah,
have
we
to-
did the vest. Yeah, I don't do any treatments anymore.
Yeah, that's why I'm because I don't know
That
too
is
much. I have a
amazing.
friend that has it as well, like
no way.
growing up.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so when I'm seeing, I'm like, dude, it's fucking awesome that
Yeah.
modern medicine has advanced so much that
Completely.
like
That's
you can take a
honestly
pill and
amazing.
you don't have to worry, or use it.
It's literally a pill.
Yeah.
And I am like, honestly, I would say symptom free. You would never guess
awesome.
that I had it anymore.
That's awesome, dude.
That
That's
is
really
amazing.
Yeah.
Let's say. So we talked about Whatnot. We talked about your music. Do you do anything else that we don't know about, like any art or anything
I
like
actually,
that?
yeah. So one of my little, passion projects is I do these prints onto like wood panels, and it's all like my favorite nerdy shit, like Star Wars or Zelda, certain video games, and I do collages in Photoshop and then print them onto wood panels. And I have thought sometimes this would be kind of cool to do and like sell them on Etsy maybe.
Yeah.
But that's one of my little things on the side, and I'm a huge gamer. Wow, I just discovered Stardew Valley. Do you guys play Stardew at all?
I know about it, but it's like a
boy,
Nintendo
oh
game,
boy.
right?
Yes, it's on Switch, but one of my favorite games was Harvest Moon.
Yes,
growing
I was
up.
gonna say it's like a modern Harvest Moon.
Exactly
So I played
like
the shit
Harvest
out of
Moon.
Harvest Moon.
Dude, same.
So,
Harvest
yeah.
Moon 64 was my
Yes, yes.
So I'm just so into that right now. Yeah.
That's awesome.
I do stream on Twitch every now and then too.
Yeah,
at
Twitch?
It's PokeDexter. You know what I was doing before Pokemon? Was I was trying to be a Twitch streamer full time
Yeah.
during the
Oh,
pandemic.
I remember.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. I remember you being okay. I remember when I first met you through the Creators Live stuff, and you dipped into one of my streams, and I was really nervous because I just got into the Pokemon community, and I was like, oh man, can I swear in front of this guy? Is he gonna like? I just don't know. Like these are uncharted waters right now. But I do think about getting back into that. from
That's
time to
awesome.
time.
No, I think I think it was really entertaining. Me and Whelms would go in there and just watch you play the game.
Oh,
He would
Whelm,
play
yeah.
like some scary games where he's like running around like a little mono,
Yes,
and then
yes.
the thing's trying to kill him. He's trying to hide. I was like, oh my
Love scary
god, oh my
games.
god. Because I don't do scary movies and stuff. So when I was watching, I'm like, this is kind of
Yeah.
exciting.
Have you played any like the Telltale series games, like
Yeah. Yeah,
What's the
Walking
last
Dead.
one I played? No, not Telltale. I'm talking about the Dark House anthology ones.
Yes.
So,
oh my God, love
they're like
them all.
PlayStation exclusive. So like, the
Yes.
one I played was like Until Dawn. Have you played that one?
Yeah.
Me and my girlfriend played it, and we're gonna play it again. And she wants to do everything wrong. But like,
really?
I got almost everyone's like out of the house, like out survived. But
Yeah.
horror games are fun as well. But I scream like a little freaking girl every
Dude,
time I
same,
play
man.
it.
I always get like Twitch clips of me like freaking out, and they were always completely genuine.
You know what games actually like really scary that you would never think of? Have you heard of Subnautica?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So they have
I
like
actually saw
shit
that
and
the
like
other day.
creatures underwater and stuff.
I was
that
actually
will
gonna buy
scare
it.
the
'cause
shit out of you.
I actually bought Sandbox Earth, and you go into the universe. You can do all this crazy shit, and I was like, "Well, is there a water one?" And that's the closest thing I've gone to.
It's pretty fun, dude. I got it for free like a long time ago, and I play here and there. But that game is like unnervingly scary for absolutely no reason.
I don't play games much anymore,
No?
except for League of Legends, and that's pretty much
I
it.
play Fortnite. That's
LOL.
about it. But we'll figure
Dude, we're
it out.
playing
Hello.
Fortnite this week. I don't care what you say.
Are you any good?
You see me posting victories like 5-6 times a day.
Yeah, but
and
then
you-
it depends on your skill level. If I jump in there, it's gonna go up. The skill level's gonna go up, and those people that you normally shoot are not gonna be the
well,
same.
we'll see. We just have to play, and then you can talk shit or not.
The other thing too is I know we share a passion for PSA 1 cards.
Yes, I wanted to bring this up to you.
Oh, what you got?
I actually did manage to secure some PSA 1s this weekend.
Did you really?
My favorite one was PSA 1 Hollow Charizard from Team Rocket.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I did goof. I'll admit
I
this.
think you told me this. I was drunk yesterday, but I remember.
Yeah, so I thought I also got the first edition version as well as the unlimited.
Yeah.
And I got the first edition to show Robo, and I was like, yeah, dude, check. He gave it to me for $90. Can you believe it? And I pull it out, and I look at it, I'm like, oh my God, it's not hollow. I couldn't
He
believe
did that. He
it.
did that too, actually.
So we literally left the Hilton to go back to our hotel to meet
Yeah.
a guy to buy a hollow first edition Giovanni trainer.
For
Yeah.
$50, and
So
I was like, that's insane.
steal.
I was
Yeah.
like, what?
So
and
we're,
then
so we're sitting and he looks at it and I'm watching his body language and he goes, "Oh, sweet." And so like I waited like a few minutes and I go, "You didn't know, you thought that was hollow, right?" And he goes, "Yeah." And then we just laughed.
Dude, I feel your pain. I was
I
there
saw
yesterday.
the PSA 1 Rayquaza. They were asking for $1,000.
Yes, I saw that too.
I didn't want that.
Yeah, that's too much for me.
So not only do you do ones, you were big. Like I've gotten a lot of my error information off you. You do
Yeah.
collect a
Yeah.
lot of errors, right?
Yes,
How'd you
that
get into
was.
that?
Well, I love informational videos, and that was like what I started with on TikTok. Was my very first series was about error cards from base set, the early WotC stuff, because a lot of people don't know that they have this stuff, and so many people have commented from watching the video and been like, "Oh wow, I didn't know that I had like the error fighting symbol Diglett, that's upside down, or just small things like that." But even so, like some of the error cards can fetch thousands. Like there's this Krabby that
So,
has like a red dot on it. That
I want to
goes
show
for
you something that
$1,000.
someone educated on.
Yeah.
So I think I showed you this once before. Remember, I was
we
like,
talked about that on Insta.
So yeah, so a guy like found me and was like, "Oh, so that is it's a ancient. I have an HMU that has like no gold border. So if you look, you see the one HMU in the middle. It's like a placeholder card, and every sheet has one. And usually they're thrown away. They're not cut and
Yeah.
sold. So I found this at a card shop. And the guy literally was like, "Oh, it's a fake HMU." And I was like, "Can I have it?" Because I was looking at the card stock. I was looking at the Wizards like logo. I was like, "That's real as fuck." This dude's offered me $500 for this card. And I was like, I was going to sell it to you. But now that I know exactly what it is, I am not selling this card.
I'm not bullshitting. I want to say a kid came up with me, but he had 2 of those, and I passed on him.
Oh my God.
I'm not even fucking around. Like
Oh
today.
my God.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Dude, yeah, you should. I wish you would have
I
told
didn't
me.
know. Like I bought some. I bought his Neos from him, and he had that too. And I was just like, "Oh, I'll just take these 3 Neos that I want."
So you need to keep making these. I don't know if you've made them recently, but you need to keep making those because people are learning off those things.
Oh,
Yeah,
for sure,
yeah, for sure.
And maybe I'll send you a few pictures of this, and you can make a video of it.
Please do.
'Cause I haven't seen one before until that.
Speaking of videos, I'm doing like a little TikTok vlog.
okay, cool.
So everyone's just got to be like, "Hey, what up?"
What's up? We're filming our channel right now on Unweighed Podcast with PokeDexter.
yeah, Unweighed Podcast, PokeSoul right
What's
here.
up, guys?
Live at Collectacon.
Yeah.
Last day.
Right on.
There we go.
Thank you.
Cool.
I have made no content. I
We
never,
were supposed
I
to
never
vlog the
made
entire
content.
thing.
Yeah, the entire
on-
thing. We vlogged a
It's
little
so
bit.
hard.
It is. I don't do a lot of vlog style content,
Yeah.
but I'm trying this weekend.
Well,
I mean, why
one
not?
one thing that we talked about last night, you told me about that you're actually going to be a teacher.
Yeah, I got this new gig. I've never had like a regular like 9-to-5 job in my life. I've always done like
They're
autistic stuff. That's
outrated.
like.
Wait, you've worked with autistic kids?
Oh no, I said artistic.
Oh, I think you said autistic stuff. I was like, oh, okay. I used to work with autistic kids.
But I'm starting this job as like they call it a floating sub, which is kind of a weird word. But it's basically a teacher that has this itinerary at the start of the day, like 8 till 4, whatever. But it's working with children, and kids love me because I look like a cartoon character. You'd
be an awesome
Pokemon
teacher.
tattoos, and so I'll start that mid-June.
Elementary school.
Nice.
It's from like 1st to 6th grade.
Okay.
That's the best.
Yeah, that's
because,
awesome.
Dude, I used to be a substitute teacher as well.
Really?
What?
That's so cool.
I've done everything,
This,
bro.
this is the first we're learning of this.
In Corpus Christi. So I went, man. I did 6th grade. No, high school. So it was like
Wow, high
what,
school.
8th grade.
Yeah.
Never went back after that day
Which is
because they
scary.
were so mean and rude and everything.
Yeah.
I went straight to elementary school and was like PE teacher, and that it was the funnest thing ever. Just playing with the kids,
Yeah,
running
man,
around.
for
They look
sure.
at you like you're God. The fucking
Yeah, it's
high school
great.
teachers
It's
look
so
like
much
you're
fun.
trash.
Yeah, I
Like-
would not mess with high school.
Yeah.
No way. Way too scared of teenagers.
Dude, high school kids are fucking mean.
They are, dude.
Yeah.
I was mean. They're worse these
my
days,
girlfriend's
too.
one of her good friends is a teacher, and she's literally gonna quit her job.
Yeah.
And she's
Go
she's
fucking
gonna
middle
be
school or elementary school.
she's trying to like find another school, but it's like you have to have a certain amount of like curricular or some shit or whatever that she can't move into another school yet, and because she's saying it's so bad, like
Yeah.
they're so mean to
My
her.
father-in-law's been a teacher for over 30 years.
But I know like kids have gotten even worse.
No,
these
yeah,
days, dude.
they've
And
gotten worse,
Their
yeah.
vocabulary and like what they have access to, like their mindset is so fucking
Please
mature
teach
these
them
days.
the math the old way.
Oh, dude, I can't do math.
Oh yeah,
I
that
can't
math
do
was one of the things he told me he didn't want to do.
Numbers, it's
I
so
can't do
bad.
math for shit.
Yeah, thank God for calculators. I'm so bad.
I'm dyslexic, so I have like
Yeah.
like I at my job.
dyslexia.
I told this lady like, I'll say it or wrong or I'll do it backwards, but she
Yeah.
owed $500. I was like, hey, you owe $5,000. When are you gonna pay? She's like, I don't owe $500,000. I was like, what are you talking about? Like, oh, I meant 500. Give me my money.
So you're dyslexic, right? So I went for neuropsych testing last year because I thought there must be something wrong with me, like maybe I'm on the spectrum or something.
Yeah.
Not just with numbers, but with other things.
Yeah.
And we did 2 days of intense testing. And at the end of the day, she said, well, there's nothing wrong with you. You're just a bit stupid.
Oh my
So I'm just a bit of an idiot,
That's
guys.
horrible.
Wow. You're like,
Just a bit
honestly,
dumb.
you'd have been, honestly, I'd have been, ma'am, can you just say I'm on the spectrum and just like let me
I was
be?
hoping, like, put me on there a little bit, you know.
That's hilarious. I always say I'm on the spectrum just because I have like a weird memory for like random things. So
That's
Yeah.
the weed, bro.
But I've never gotten. No, I mean, like, I have like I remember things from like I was 3 years old, I was 2 years old, and I'll bring my mom. She's like, "How do you remember that? You were a freaking infant when that happened." But
Well, I mean, I'm very excited for you to become a teacher.
do you,
That's awesome.
yeah,
do you
very
have
excited,
anything
yeah.
like lined up that you want to kind of tell the viewers that we can plug in?
You know, like
And your
anything
whatnot.
coming up, you know?
Anything coming up? Snaps. No events thus far, honestly. But if you want to keep up with me, probably TikTok is the best. At
Link all that.
PokeDexter.
Link all that.
Or Instagram at it's PokeDexter. Those are probably the best places to hang out. Yeah.
Well, shit, dude, it's been awesome to talk to you.
It has
Thank
been
you.
great.
I've been
Two
looking forward
different
to doing
colored
this.
hairs.
Oh,
and
yeah,
then-
we got the green and the blue.
On the same
Yeah.
color wheel.
But yeah, guys. So this is PokeDexter. We're gonna link all his stuff in our description area.
Oh yeah, also GradedGuard. We are sponsored by GradedGuard. We have to
I love
always do that.
GradedGuard.
And we
I have
also
so much of their stuff. I love
Yeah,
it.
they're
Yeah,
great.
we also
They're great.
sponsored new sponsor today. We just
Zion
got
case.
Zion cases.
Oh, dude, these are great.
Yes,
Yeah, I
we
saw
just
them
got
earlier.
sponsored by Zion
Name
cases.
so thanks,
right here.
GradedGuard.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank you.
We'll link everything in the description. But thanks, man. It's been real.
Thank you so much for
And
having
this
me,
is
guys.
gonna conclude
Pleasure.
our interviews to CollectCon because everyone's literally wrapping up behind us. So.
I need to go sell some cards.
Thank you so much for sitting with us. It's been a pleasure, man.
Yeah,
and,
it has
I
been
look
a
forward to speaking with you more in the future, man.
Yeah, man.
Later, guys. Bye.
Later, guys.